Second.
Agenda, second from Commissioner Savage. All in favor, say aye.
I can hear jingling.
Sorry, I couldn't answer. I was in the middle of a meeting.
He just showed up.
You beat me by 30 seconds, bro. Okay, we got a motion and a second to approve the agenda. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. All right, next would be the approval of minutes from the previous meeting.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion we approve the minutes as written and dispense of the reading.
Motion from Commissioner Savage. Is there a second?
Second.
Second from Commissioner Bolden. Any additions or corrections to the minutes? If not, all in favor say aye. Aye.
Oh.
Any opposed?
I didn't type it.
Motion carries. All right,
Go ahead, Mr. Ripper.
I will do it. Jacob Bell. Okay, Justin, what we got here?
This is the amendment. Oh, this one actually went through financial management last week. But this is sheriffs received their, annual supplements for training, $800 an employee. They're short about $343.60 being able to cover, the full $800 out of salary supplements. But we're also asking that the Social Security, not retirement, I gotta get that taken off there, but the Social Security be covered by the county. There's been some discrepancy on whether it's supposed to, employees are supposed to pay it or whether the county's supposed to pay it. But in years past, we had paid it, but we didn't budget to pay it this year. So there's money, because we're taking the money out of, other salaries and wages, we'll have enough to cover.
And we did cover this in financial management last week.
Motion to approve.
Commissioner Taylor.
Study.
Budget fund.
Wrong.
Big budget fund on it.
But, all right, second.
Second, Commissioner Savage.
Yeah.
Anyone want to speak to the motion?
Well, wouldn't they have to pay a certain percentage anyway? They have to pay their part and then the county has to pay the match.
Well, yes. Theirs is still gonna come out of their half. Yeah.
Instead of them paying the whole 15.1.
Yeah.
Any other discussion? If not, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Okay, next is item 4, and this is drug court, correct, Justin?
It is. Brad had, one of these is a grant budget, 53,330. He's done some staffing changes between grants. So the staffing is not being administered on he's not paying for it out of the drug court grant now. So he wanted to move that money into evaluation and testing to do more drug tests. And 53,900 is actually where the county, where he does drug tests for the county and the schools and various other people that are not in drug court, where he does drug tests and makes that money back. He's also not paying those wages out of the county budget. He's paying for them out of grant budget. Because the time involved is minimal. So he's covering that with grant wages. So he wanted to move this to evaluation, testing, office supplies, other supplies, materials, and other charges.
Okay, for a grand total of 47,510.
Yes.
All right, do I hear a motion?
Motion.
Motion from Commissioner Bolden. Is there a second?
Second.
Second, Commissioner Savage. Anyone want to speak to the motion? If not, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Executive Anderson.
All right, we've got the same amendment in front of financial management. Do I hear a motion we approve?
Motion.
Got a motion, Mr. Hillis,
Second.
A second, Ms. Christie Ross. Any questions about the
I
amendment?
do want to clarify, this is not all of the salary money in the county one. He's just not using as much as he had originally anticipated. It's not completely gutting the salary line. He is doing some work out of there.
All right, anybody else have any questions? Being none, all those in favor of approving the amendment, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Passes unanimously. We'll turn it back over to Mr. Rubley.
Okay, we're going to 5, and this is general sessions and chancery. And Justin, these are just some overages from some purchases or some travel expense.
Yes, well, the travel expenses was an overage. Oh, actually, no, it was the travel, we're taking money out of travel to cover the contract services. This was they had to hire an interpreter, which is a very rare occurrence for Chancery Court. It was $504 or $503 some change. We had $500. She didn't expect it to be that high, but it was what it is what it is. And then the other one is Judge Moore is, I think, had to purchase a new laptop, and he's taking money out of the office equipment because he's got the laptop, but he needs to be able to buy Office 365. And he didn't have enough money left in other charges. So we're moving just enough money to buy that Office 365 license for a year.
All right, do I hear a motion to approve? Motion Commissioner Taylor. Is there a second?
Second.
Second, Commissioner Savage. Anyone want to speak to the motion?
Well, I thought we just bought a laptop.
We did.
from there.
Yeah. This is to put Microsoft Office 365
Okay.
on the laptop.
Oh, okay, I thought you were getting, yeah.
No. No, this is to
Okay, thank
put the software on the laptop that they purchased.
Well, thank you.
Any more discussion? If not, all in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed? Motion carried. So, well,
All right, we've got the same amendment in front of the Financial Management Committee. Got a motion, Mr. Swallows. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Got a second, Mr. Hillis. Any questions? Being none, all those in favor of approving the amendment, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Passes unanimously. All right, I think this next one is just financial management. And we need to award the concrete bid for Josh. He's recommending SRM he's got the numbers to where we will be pouring concrete at the center town instead of doing paving. Is the reason we put this bid out.
Motion to approve.
Got a motion, Ms. Ross,
Second.
second, Mr. Swallows. Anybody have any questions about the bid?
They gonna concrete the whole thing?
Yeah, he said.
Quite a bit cheaper.
It's
He's
not
got an
cheap.
email in there that says
Yeah.
he's gonna save
Isn't that crazy?
Save about
That's what I was
$18,000.
saying. I don't know how it's cheap.
How many yards?
But a Tinsley's
300.
300.
Well, I mean, it's done poured some, but there's another
Well,
300 to be poured.
concrete, asphalt in the parking lot with all the doing all that because there's a lot of handwork involved in that small parking.
It'd be
Yeah,
done.
yeah, it should be stouter anyway.
Yeah.
I think that's the reason.
With concrete.
They concrete out west a lot instead of paving.
All right, I got a motion second. Anybody else got any more questions? All those in favor of approving the concrete bid, say aye. Aye. All those opposed? Passes unanimously. Now we're on to award the electronic messaging. Guess I'll let you handle this.
Yeah, we opened bids for it's essentially a big digital sign like we already have at the mall. But this one will be hung on the side of the health department, specifically for health department items. This is supposed to come out of the health department construction grant. We used MPC, I believe, to do the one that we already have. But as you can see, their price is less than half of what Blink was wanting to charge.
It's $50,000 difference.
Everything pretty similar.
Big. deal.
Just
Yeah, it's just that Blink's not, they're having to come in from further out. I believe that NPC's got a presence here in town, don't they?
They're coming from Canada? What, NPC?
Yeah, they're coming from Ohio.
Cleveland.
What's that?
So they're, NPC's out center town.
Yeah. So I think it's probably mobilization and, location is probably a big driver in the price difference.
motion to approve MPC bid.
We got a motion to hear a second.
Second.
A second, Mr. Taylor. Any questions about approving MPC? All this will be coming out of the health department grant money. that we received. So all those in favor of approving MPC, say aye. Aye. All those opposed, pass it unanimously. Do we have any other budget
Ain't that gonna be a
amendments?
big?
Not have any other budget amendments.
No other budget amendments. Grant won't bring us no surplus property, I see.
Wait till June until we have to meet for an hour and a half on it.
Okay, all right. We'll skip right over that. Any public comment?
What would be the price difference on the concrete versus the pavement?
A little over $18,000.
$18,000.
Will it be one big poured slab or will it be in blocks?
They'll saw
My
it.
ask is,
Section.
They'll section it. They'll saw it.
They'll second.
Yeah, blocks, that way you control where it
Well,
cracks.
they can pour, you can pour a pretty good sized section, but then you still gotta cut it.
You'll have joints.
Yeah.
Expansion's asking is that big slab that's behind the mall where the compactor is, it's got an 8 to 10 foot crack you can already see. I don't know how much is underneath until the next time they take a load off and you can see when it's gone. But Josh noticed it today, it's already splitting pretty good.
If the ground settles in under it, it will, and it happens a lot with concrete, but it's still, the longevity is still way better than
They paid.
pavement. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pavement's only, what, 2-3 inches deep,
Yeah,
but, it was a little over $18,000. I think for the savings,
It's enough.
the concrete will outlast the paving, I believe.
Ain't no question.
Well, pavement cracks too.
Especially.
And all the weight will be on the pads out there.
I went away, I had a
Already
tight driveway and I took it out, well, I had some issues with it, but I took it out and I concrete, and the concrete's been a lot less maintenance too.
pay more up front on a lot of that stuff, but boy, it's lasting. At one time, pavement was a lot cheaper, but it ain't now.
It's not now. Diesel was too when I bought diesel truck, it's not now.
Any other public comment? Any other business need to come before financial management?
Motion to adjourn.
Ooh,
Got a motion
got
from
me,
Mr.
got me.
Mr. Hillis, and we'll
Second
take
it.
a second from Mr. Taylor. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed?
Aye.
We're gonna get to leave. Now it's Scott's turn. They can stay.
Any public comment for budget finance committee?
Cam, you got anything? Shake your.
You like to tell us anything about Brad? Well,
You wanna dog him? Go ahead.
there you go. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Motion from Commissioner Bowles.
Second.
Second, Commissioner Savage. All those in favor say aye. We stand adjourned.
Just need it.
When are we gonna start reviewing budget?
Oh, yeah, those are budgets. Are you reviewing home?
I was painting and
Hey.
cooking pinto beans.
Hey, so y'all know.